Alright guys, so I'm about to go get my weight loss shot. What else am I gonna do today? What should I do, y'all? I am gonna record a video, and once I record my video, I think I'm gonna cook. That's about it. And I'm gonna vlog the whole entire thing, except for the weight loss thing, the weight loss shot, because I don't think they actually allow me to record in there. I would have to ask permission, but the thing is, if I do record in there, I don't want them to be asking me like, oh, what's your channel, blah blah blah. I'm not ready for that just yet. Not just yet until I increase my quality and all this other stuff, and like do better with my editing. Because, you know, if they do ask a girl, you know, hey, like, do you want to do like a sponsorship or something like that? Heck yeah. But, you know, I don't think my stuff is ready yet for them to view. So I'm gonna keep my little channel on mute from certain people, and then once I get it to where I want it to go, then I will basically expose it more and let people know. I did actually advocate for myself a little bit, promote myself, I should say, when I went to go get a facial last week. And when I went to go get my facial, I basically told her, yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm a content creator, and you know, I do that for a living at this point. And I guess I do, because shoot, I don't do nothing else. Bum life. No, I'm not a bum, and I need to stop talking like that. I really want to work on like manifesting the life that I want. Or, well, I don't even like using the word manifesting, because you guys, I'm Christian, so I feel like that kind of takes away like God's credit in a way when you guys are on these manifestation journeys. Like, more power to you guys, but I kind of want to keep it strictly like about God, you know? Like, I want to speak certain things into existence, and I guess that means the same as manifestation, but you know, I still want to give that credit to the Lord. So yeah, I do want to start, anyways, I want to start speaking certain things into existence, and I need to start doing that by not like talking so down on myself and calling myself certain things. Like in my last video, that was like maybe 30-40 minutes of straight down on myself, because I just felt down on my luck yesterday. Like, lately life just feels horrible. Okay, I won't say horrible, but lately life has been feeling some type of way for me, you know? I'm just like, when do I get my breakthrough? Like, I literally played the freaking Mega Million just yesterday, because I was like, dang, something gotta give. Like, my luck my blessing gotta come soon. It has to come soon. And I went and played the freaking lottery, hoping that I would win that $1 billion. But I didn't win yet. And I am going to win. I am going to win that $1.25 billion. And maybe after taxes, it'll be like 900 mil or something like that. I don't know. Y'all do the math. But I'm going to start speaking positively. Like, I'm going to start that this week. Speaking nothing but positive. Speaking everything into existence. So instead of calling myself a bum, I'm going to call myself successful, a future billionaire. No, I'm just going to say I'm a billionaire now. Just positive things. Everything positive, guys. I'm going to start dressing up. I'm just gonna start looking better. Like, I just gotta stop all the bull crap. I gotta stop playing around, y'all. But alright, guys, I'm about to go into this location. Catch you guys in a minute. Bye. Alright, y'all, so after I went to my appointment, I ended up getting on the road to go to Bakersfield so I can get my hair did and do a few other things. I wanted to get my eyebrows did too, y'all. So I'm gonna show you how it came out. Alright guys, so this is the finished product. I actually love them. The girl waxed my eyebrows and then she put the brow tint on, And she told me like it'll last, I think, for 2 weeks or up to a month, something like that. But I love this. Like, this is beautiful. We just got some Jamaican food. We're about to check into our hotel. What else?
Yes.
And honestly, I'm thinking about going to pick up like a DNA test from Walgreens or something, because I missed my DNA test appointment. And then
You are not
going to see my sister or something, but we'll see. All right, guys, I'll keep you updated. Bye. All right, guys. That's gross. So this is our room. It's nice. It's okay. It's all right. Minor issues, I'll say. Let's see the bathroom. The bathroom is actually nice, y'all. I give it an 8 out of 10. No, I'll give it like maybe a 6 out of 10.
Oh, I found it.
Okay, guys, so real talk here. The reason why I came to Bakersfield, multiple reasons. One, to get my hair did, kind of to get my brows did. Another thing, pick up my kid. That's a whole nother story. But one of the main reasons why I came here was to take a DNA test. I contemplated on whether I want to talk about it or not, but I'll give you guys a brief rundown. So, for a long time, I've known that there was a possibility that somebody else was my father. But I kind of just ignored the situation because the guy who I'm talking about right now, he signed my birth certificate. But the guy who's been kind of taking care of me, you know? I don't really have a relationship with either man. But the guy that, you know, who's been kind of in my life, he said that he took a DNA test or whatever the case may be. And I guess he never changed my birth certificate because for some reason the guy signed my birth certificate, like him and my mom were together. So he signed my birth certificate. He took care of us for I don't know how long. I don't really know the full story. But after that, I guess he dipped, and then my mom got a DNA test with my dad, I'll say. I don't know how to describe him, but we'll just call him, my dad. She got a DNA test with my dad, and apparently, you know, it came back that I was his daughter. But it came back that I was his daughter. And from then on, I guess, like, you know, he was my dad. But we don't really have, like, a real relationship. We have an estranged relationship. It's really weird. Like, we do have some moments where we've hung out together, but it's not as much as my mom, you know? It's not like a real father-daughter relationship. It's very much estranged. I'll say that. But I've never seen any DNA test results. And he's never really just, like, been there, you know? Like, maybe for a few moments, a few years of my life, he was kind of consistent, but I've always spent the majority of my time with my mother. So basically, I always wondered, like, how is he my dad when I have the last name of a whole nother man? a whole nother man is on my birth certificate, signed my birth certificate. I even have pictures, family pictures of me, my mom, my brother, and that man who signed my birth certificate. But for some reason, he's just not in the picture anymore. Like, my mom, like, introduced me to him a couple of times when I was around, like, 7 or 8, one of those years of my life. But it was just very brief, you know? Like, we never really hung out for reals or anything like that. I run across him in the store a couple of times, but that was about it. Like, we never really, like, discussed, hey, like, there's a possibility that you might be my dad, you know? So one day last week, I got a surprise message about, you know, taking a test, and I said, sure, like, I'll do it. So I called my mom and I let her know, like, everything that was told to me, because there was a whole dialogue about the situation, and I let my mom know this dialogue, and she explained that she did take a test with my dad, not the guy who's on my birth certificate, but my dad. She did take a test with him, and I asked her, did it come back like 99.999%? And she said no. So I was like, so what did it come back as? And she was like, honestly, I don't know, but it came back as a high percentage. So he's your dad. And I was like, well, do you have the DNA results? Because if you have the DNA results, I would like to tell, you know, this person that, you know, we're not related, you know? Because apparently my mom never told the guy that was my father or on my birth certificate that he wasn't my father. She said it was a possibility, but they never really discussed, like, whether, you know, he was or not. And he didn't want to take a DNA test because he just knew that I was his. That's the story that was fed to me. So I don't really know how to feel about all of that, but when that dialogue came to me, well, when I had that dialogue last week, it really made me start to question a lot of things. So I was asking both of my parents, like, hey, do you have the DNA test of me and my dad? I even asked my dad, and he was like, oh yeah, I got it. But then he didn't have it, I guess, because, you know, it's a long time ago. And my mom didn't have it. And I talked to my grandparents, and they were like, okay, I'm not even going to say that just in case anybody, like, from my family watches the video. But I talked to my grandparents, and I talked to the other person who messaged me, and they pointed out something. They were like, hey, you know, like, you look like him so much. The guy from my birth certificate. They were like, you look just like him. So I go to his pictures, right? I do. I look just like this guy, like when he was younger, and honestly now, like, we have the same gap, kind of the same skin color, like when we smile, the same cheeks, like we really do look alike. And when I look at my dad, I've never seen that, like, I looked like him. I never felt like I looked like him, like, and we don't have a connection on top of all of that. Some of my siblings, they say, yeah, you know, you do look like us, and, like, maybe we do have, like, the same personality in a sense because we spent some years together. But I don't know, I just feel like I don't really look like my family. And that's probably because I'm like a half sister, and, you know, they all have the same mom and dad, so they do look alike. But I just feel so different. I feel so out of place sometimes, and it sucks. So I'm kind of interested in just knowing for sure, You know, like if they would have just showed me the DNA test results that they had of me and my dad, I would have been like, okay, cool. But they never showed me, and then like their stories didn't match, you know? Because my dad said that the reason why he got a DNA test on me was because my mom put him on child support. But my mom said that he was the one who initiated the DNA test. And the thing about it is, my mom has never gotten child support for me. Well, at least that's what she's told me. She's never gotten child support from my dad. And I think it's weird because, you know, when you take that DNA test, basically you'll get child support for proving the paternity of the child. So I was always wondering, like, why don't we get child support? Like, why don't we get any type of financial support from my dad? Especially if, like, you took a DNA test now. But she said she's never gotten it, and that opened up a whole bunch more questions that I have about the whole situation. So just to dead everything, I'm going to take a DNA test, or I'm supposed to take a DNA test with one of my siblings from my dad's side to see, like, do we have the same matching DNA? And I actually missed my appointment because traffic sucks. I was gonna pay $350 to go to the paternity lab and take the test, but I missed it, so I might go to Walgreens or something and try to get a DNA test kit. When I asked, like, if, you know, the guy wanted to take a DNA test, I guess he feels uncomfortable with it. I'm not sure why, but, you know, I can't force him to take it. So I'm just going to take one with my siblings and see, like, if it matches, and if it does, I can dead it. Even though I'd rather take it with him to just make sure that, you know, he's not my dad, or if he is my dad, you know. I don't know, guys, like,
Mama.
what?
Diaper.
Okay, go dry off first. Go get a towel.
Help.
Well, guys, I have to go be your mom. But basically, I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to process any of this. But, like, if my dad's my dad, cool, he's my dad. If he's my dad, then yes, I have a lot of questions. But either way, both of them weren't really there, you know. I don't have a relationship with both of them. So I will keep you guys updated on what happens. But I really do think I should go and get a test and prove, like, whoever's my dad is my dad. But alright, guys, bye.
Quiet.